So where we find ourselves right now is no longer the days when we used to have things to do with like breaking news, until somebody has to record something, like in the 80s, and then they report in the evening like it's breaking news. But nowadays people are going on their smartphones, something is happening, they would just record it live, and then they're breaking the news. So you must also have a clarity of mind in whatever you're going to do right now. Maybe that business that you're planning to do, let it not be because of the money. The money thing will come definitely, but you must have a clarity of purpose, that I'm doing this for A, B, C, and D. And why that is important is because resistance will come. You will fail. But as long as you have a clear purpose on that which you want to do and accomplish in your life, definitely you will face that resistance and go through it, because you know there is a bigger thing that is coming ahead of you. And so right now is the bigger question is asking the right question, not looking for the answers to the questions. And you remember those days when we're doing exams, when you are getting back your past papers, you will, run first to the questions that you answered wrongly. 90% of the people go in to see the questions that they answered wrongly. But how about if we capitalize on the things that we did right? How about if we start practicing more on the things that we are doing right? Right now, you're a good athlete. Don't go and start looking for business to do, but rather to practice that, skill that you have. Maybe you're a good singer. Can you go and sing and, produce great music that people will still live to listen to it even when you're long gone? Lucky Dube is long gone, but we still listen to his music and it still makes sense. This world is crazy. People can, be dying like flies. People are not caring. So the music still has meaning. So if you are a singer, you should be having songs that are making meaning, that are going to last not these 3 months and 1 week and is long gone past people's ears. You want to have a mentor, like you're looking at this person to be a mentor. Sometimes they may not have all the time to be with you. They fail. They fail as well because they're human beings at the end of the day. They're not perfect. And most of the people who run to look for mentors, they want to, give away their responsibility. Like, oh, you told me to do it like this. Nah, I did it like this and I failed. So you want to transfer that failure to him. Or because, what about if you succeeded? You would still throw it back at them. But it's time to own your mistake. It's time to own your success. If you fuck something up, say, I fucked it up. I blew it up. And it is very important that now we have to raise stronger children than it is to repair broken men. For example, in Uganda, people are looking at how do we have the UPDF, act into place. They want to make it laws and whatever. They are a good part of it. Like, people who have been maimed, people who are going to Mubende barracks, who have been physically disabled. They definitely deserve better pay, better plans to recover them from the mess that they already find themselves. They need to feed themselves. They need to be able to still pay their children because they were on duty. But again, for the things of like trying civilians, that's another thing. I'm not a lawyer. Please look for that information. But the point I'm making is, while those guys are making a point to go in the parliament and talk about that useless bill, people are busy building their nations. You're trying to focus on the problem of taking civilians into court. People are busy making their roads. People are busy trying to better their standards of living. People are busy, chasing away useless media into their countries. You don't need access to them because yours is not in their countries, and so on and so forth. The good in that bill must be maintained. And the running joke is the Parliament of Uganda, they can even amend the Bible. They can amend the Bible and they will tell you, You know, probably they will not even use Muhammad, but they will use someone like maybe, you know, Museveni. Maybe they will use that one. Where there was Jesus, they can use anyone. Or Moses. You guys are jokers. Far it be for me to talk poorly of my nation, Uganda, but you know, the truth be told, you guys have to realign yourselves onto the values that you really put forward. Fast forward, the world is changing. The world is no longer around. We are flat because informations get people from every corner of the world. Far it be those days when they used to tell us Gaddafi was bad and all this, Sankara was this, blah, 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 blah. And they took away good people. Huh? One of the presidents before actually said, if you see the West praising you for doing good, sometimes you have to look at yourself and you say, hey, what bad thing am I doing to our people? Morris